Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Super Metroid Airy, and we are going to explore the depths of weird, interesting, transparent bubble land that reminds me and looks very much like Ridley's place, which would definitely be an interesting boss order. Normally, ouch, that was brilliant. Don't normally fight Ridley early on in any hack. Ridley's almost always one of the last bosses for... I guess that isn't suspicious. But he's almost always one of the last bosses for... I guess kind of obvious reasons, kind of not. Because you could put him wherever, but... Oh my goodness, that thing is... Hi. And you could put Ridley wherever, but Gold Pirates, little ghost guy, Covens, I believe they are called. We'll go this way. I mean, it's kind of strange that Ridley keeps getting put in almost always later, and I'm guilty of this myself. But there's something over here. There is. Look at that. But it doesn't mean Ridley has to be so late in almost every hack. Like a few... Actually, I'm not even sure there are a few hacks that do this, but one I can think of right away that puts Ridley, I guess, earlier than almost every other hack is Cliffhanger. Although I'm not entirely sure he's really that early. Because I believe he might be... Actually, you know, I don't know. But Ridley feels really early in that game. I think he's like the third of the 4 major bosses, which is also... Oh. You're gonna break those, aren't you? Yes, you are. That's pretty interesting. That's a neat little way to use a boulder. You can't fool me with this wall. And that... Oh, hi. Those key hunters have more health than you. And so do these holts. Oh my goodness, these holts. At least I remembered their name. I was trying to call them Hortas that one time. These little Star Trek creatures. But how I get Horta and Holtz mixed up, I don't even know. Completely different. One's ground dwelling, the other's kind of weird. Fill in my map. Thank you. I guess Angry Fire Chozo kind of put Ridley early too, or a lot of people found him early, and there's definitely something right up here. Speed boost. I can do that. I think. Maybe. There might be a space through here. Yes, this looks flat enough, I hope. Stop attacking me, dude. That ghost is going to get super annoying. Covens, whatever you're called. I don't like you. My goodness. And I can't do anything about him either. That's the annoying part. You can kind of manipulate where they load because it does it based on things. Power bombs. Thanks. Yeah. I totally have those right now. Who knows, maybe Ridley's guarding power bombs. But you can kind of manipulate the Covens to loading in the room at a certain spot away from you. It's based on your movement. So if you're... Good night. Oh, of course, missiles don't hurt you. That thing is super annoying. Yeah. A floating bunch of melting skulls actually might be the most annoying enemy in Super Metroid when it's set up like this. They were already kind of annoying in the original one. You couldn't destroy them for good, but at least they went away as soon as the power came back on. That is definitely Ridley, and I'm getting really close. That's interesting. I'm nowhere near that other blue section. There has to be a door up through there somewhere. And of course he's in this room. Give me your health, energy, whatever it is. This ambiguous energy that not even the space pirates in Prime could quite identify. Which Samus may be the only one who exactly knows what it is, because she picks up things of it. But then again, she may not, because it's just Tozo technology that works with her suit. Or something? Something like that. Oh hey, missile. And Key Hunter. You know, it's kind of unusual sometimes. Oh my goodness. When you play a hack that has, or that gets rid of the message boxes or whatever, where it just picks up, I guess like Airy's. At least I know 2012 does. I think Airy's does it, but they speed up the message boxing. It basically tells you picked it up, pauses for just a little bit, you can go again. Sometimes that can actually throw you. It's a locked door? Oh my goodness, you and a refill. That's right. I think I know what he did. I got hit, didn't I? Of course I got hit. I think I know what he did. Actually, maybe I want to test something, but since this door is locked, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. Full of health. I think these refills are in here for a very specific reason. Along with, yeah, this thing. I'm pretty sure Ridley's right up there. Which means that room is specifically designed for in case you fall through the bottom of his room. And there's nothing up there, even though it looks highly suspicious. I believe he has a trapdoor in Ridley's room. That would be... that is either genius or evil. I'm leaning more towards evil right now. Because if you fall through a room, fall through a door, without defeating Ridley, there's nothing in here, is there? His health, he gets reset completely. You have to start the fight all over from the beginning. And that's definitely not fake. Well, I guess we have to find a way to open that door somehow. Nope, that didn't do it. Yeah, that definitely didn't do it. I was trying to see if I could kill this thing and get the door to open that way, but it does not appear that that's going to work. Well, this is going to be interesting, but we won't be able to find out quite yet. That's kind of disappointing. Although, one thing I will say for this, my goodness, I'm getting murdered by Holtz. There's a pun in there somewhere, but I don't know what it is. But I was being Holtz hostage, or yeah, that was that was too much. Yeah, something in this hack so far that's been better than Oxide is there hasn't been nearly as much, especially through like the Norfair, Ridley area. There hasn't been nearly as much kill all enemies to advance doors, which has actually been kind of nice. Not saying those are bad, but it was way overused. Excuse me. It was way overused in the Oxide. It was, especially in Easy Norfair, it was literally everywhere. And that just, it wore out its welcome after a little while. Maybe quicker than a little while, actually, but you need to go away. Blue melty skull face. And I just jumped right into a Holtz. And Deskiga's jumping to me. And Holtz fly away, and Deskiga's jumping to me again. Right. Well, there were some other things in this place I could explore. And why are some rooms? Why did... Like, some rooms are fading properly, and then he has, I think, a room property somewhere set that's not letting them fade right. Because there are actually some things you can do, like the... I forget what it is. I think it's where you can, like, expand the room size or whatever. It's somewhere in there, Smile. Somewhere close to that. But in that, you can look at them. Oh, hi. Refill bugs. That spacer is missing. But in that, you can... There's like some room properties or something you can set. There's a couple of paths here. Should be interesting. But it's... No. The launch speed of the beam's too high, it goes too fast. Don't tell me. Oh! I was expecting power bombs. At least I can get through here. Hi, Stoke. Just landed on your head. But some of those properties, I think he might have messed with them or didn't mess with them. Because in the original game, there is a property that makes everything fade, including the doors and such, which normally don't fade. The CRE normally doesn't fade or whatever. A certain palette line anyway. But there's a special like bit or property in Crockemar's room that makes everything fade, and you could apply that to every room. You have to do it to each room individually, but it's actually kind of nice because that way you ensure the player does not see any garbled mess during room transitions. Which, if you hack Smile at all, this is very odd. Oh, hi. And I only have Spacer. It's a good thing I can do this. Do it the cheap way, 'cause I don't have gravity. I don't have any other beams, and all I have is 10 supers. This may take a while. I don't get killed by him. There we go. This, it's cheap, but it is very effective when you're powered this little, I guess. Now, Crash is working on actually fixing this by, it's actually a pretty simple idea, which would probably be very effective actually. But instead of making him jumping backwards all the time in this state or whatever, Crash is simply planning on making him jump forward, which would completely eradicate this, because then he'll just be jumping into you instead. And I actually kind of look forward to that, but I also kind of like the fact that I'm not going to die to this guy right now. And I really, well, I'll just keep going. I was gonna say, it's about time for the video to be split off, bro. I don't know how much longer this is going to take here, so we'll see. Looks like he's getting somewhat close. And there's a little more to this place I could explore too. You are the least effective boss ever. You're the only boss where the player can literally stand in one spot. Well, I guess there's maybe Gold Torizo does the same thing, but I could stand in one spot and you can't touch me at all. That is the new definition of ineptitude. This is like Space Pirate AI in boss form. Oh my goodness, will you explode? You would think eventually it would learn that this is not working. There we go. But apparently Chozo does not make their statues that smart. And there's something up there. And Super's here. That's actually kind of nice. Random Super in the wall. And is this power bomb? Crumble. Crumble. I kind of want to know what that is. I kind of want to get that as well. Hi, pirate. There's refill bugs over here. I don't care about tanking some damage. I'll pull an epi and just run into everything. Seeing how there's a refill bug right up here. You would think I'd be able to jump up there faster, being able to reach the moon, but no, that's right. I definitely picked up the beam speed, because the beam isn't loading as close to Samus, which is why I can't shoot the things when crouched. Because it hits the thing behind the enemy when it's loaded instead of the enemy. Also, the entrance to Gold Torizo. Hi, Disciga. I am surprised not many people do that in that way. And I mean, like, entering the room, going from right to left, and have Gold Torizo just plop down right there, right as you enter. Not many hacks do that, and I need a wave beam, unless I can glitch these. Should be possible. I don't really need supers, but do you mind? This guy is going to make this super annoying. Do you mind? had this down at one point. Well, sort of, but... And now I am failing miserably at glitching this gate. I may just leave this thing. My goodness, do you mind? That was a failure. Good lord. We'll come back to that. That's not even... I don't even know what that was. That was a lot of failure. That's what that was. Well, actually, Gold Torizo may have opened the door to Ridley. Actually, I think we'll check that in the next video because this is already... Thanks to the splendid Gold Torizo fight, this is already running a bit long. Although I'm sure some people don't mind that. Do you mind? I'm trying to go away. Don't shoot me in the back. So I never did go this way. What is over here? Just to check real quick. Oh, a save room. Go figure. So yeah, this will actually be a very good place to stop. So thanks for watching, and we will see you for the next bit.